everyone, this is Karen.
Welcome everybody, I am Shane.
Today we're looking at part 1 of our story called Cupid and Psyche. And the vocabulary words are jealous.
Jealous.
You shouldn't be jealous of the success of others.
Accidentally.
Accidentally.
Dan accidentally knocked over the garbage can. I think it was on purpose.
Flee.
Flee.
The man threw a glass bottle at the government building and then fled.
Inform.
Inform.
My manager informed me that I would get a raise.
How about me?
Nope, just me.
Await.
Await.
Rita sat on a bench and awaited the bus. We're looking at a story, a pretty interesting one called Cupid and Psyche.
I'm Cupid, you're Psyche, okay? Well, because Cupid's a boy and
That's
Psyche's
right.
a very pretty girl.
A very, very pretty.
A pretty princess.
Ah, okay, I'll be Psyche.
I knew it.
She's very, very pretty.
She's so pretty that Venus, the god of love, is really jealous of her.
That's right.
That's my mom, because I'm Cupid.
Uh-huh.
So my mom is Venus, so she
And
asks
your mom
me.
is jealous of me.
So she
Psyche.
asks me to make you, maybe shoot you with an arrow, and make you fall in love with somebody really, really ugly.
I can't believe your mother wants you to do that.
My mom is pretty mean.
Okay, but then Cupid finds Psyche.
He accidentally shoots himself with the arrow and then falls in love with Psyche.
Because she's also very, very pretty too.
Yes, and so charming.
Yeah.
But he's worried that his mom will be mad, so he runs away. He flees.
And Psyche never got married, so actually her parents were quite worried about Psyche.
So she went to the Oracle of Apollo.
That's right.
They tell her to go to a mountain. She goes there, and then the wind blows her to a castle. And then some voice says,
Everything inside is yours, but don't try to find out who your husband is.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, this is a complicated story, so pay attention.
All right, enjoy.
Enjoy.
Cupid and Psyche. Psyche is the youngest of 3 daughters, and she is the most beautiful princess in the land. Everyone admires her so much that they forget about Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. Jealous, Venus orders her son Cupid to make Psyche love someone ugly. Upon seeing Psyche, however, Cupid is so amazed by her that he accidentally pricks himself with one of his magical arrows. He falls passionately in love with her, but he flees, scared of what his mother would do if she found out.
Today's lesson is called Cupid and Psyche, Part 1. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. Cupid and Psyche, it's yet another wonderful Greek myth for us. A lot of people might know Cupid as that chubby little flying baby that hangs around on Valentine's, right? That's who Cupid is.
Firing arrows
Firing
of love.
arrows of love into your heart. So let's find out where this little baby got its wings from.
This cherub-like thing that
Yeah.
infects people with love.
Okay.
Anyways, though, first we have to learn about Psyche.
Psyche.
Cupid and Psyche. Psyche, everyone, is the youngest of 3 daughters, and she is the most beautiful princess in the land. She is beautiful, super beautiful.
Okay, everyone admires her so much that they forget about Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. When people are very beautiful, very attractive, others might admire them, might look up to them and go, wow, what a beauty. I wish I could be as pretty as her. But unfortunately, too many people said this, and Venus, the beautiful goddess of love, heard. Now, we've read some Greek myths over the past few months. One thing we've learned is that you do not make the gods angry in Greek myths. Those gods are very jealous, and they're going to do something bad to you.
Yeah, Greek gods are unbelievably petty. They actually act like human beings and not like gods. So here, Venus is angry. Oh, how could people think someone else is prettier than me? Ah, this makes me jealous. So, jealous, Venus orders her son Cupid to make Psyche love someone ugly. Again, that's very petty.
It's very petty, very small-minded, the kind of thing an angry, jealous person might do. And here, yes, we have this adjective jealous, which we really need to talk about. Jealous is to want to be like someone else. You want to be like them so much that it's almost unhealthy and it's making you unhappy. It's okay to be a little jealous. We all have our idols or people who are really good at something or, amazing in some way. And that's okay, but when you feel bad about yourself because someone is so much better than you in some way, that's when it becomes dangerous and harmful. For example, you shouldn't be jealous of the success of others. Maybe they had better chances or they worked harder. Don't be jealous. Just try to do as well as you can for yourself and be happy that way.
Anyways, more on Cupid and Psyche. Upon seeing Psyche, however, Cupid is so amazed by her that he accidentally pricks himself with one of his magical arrows. Okay, so here, Cupid is so amazed by Psyche that he accidentally pricks himself with one of his magical arrows. Remember, these are magical arrows. Whoever gets struck by one of these arrows, whoever even pricks themselves with one of these arrows is going to fall in love. Anyways, here we have the adverb accidentally. If you do something accidentally, you don't mean to do that thing. It just happens, okay? If you do something accidentally, you do not do that thing on purpose. For example, Dan accidentally knocked over the garbage can. Yes, he did not mean to do that. It just happened. Anyways, one way or another, Cupid, because he pricks himself with that magic arrow, he falls head over heels in love for Psyche.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. You have to be careful when you're using magic arrows. Yeah. Don't prick yourself accidentally. And of course, if it's an arrow of love, you're going to fall in love after you prick yourself, and that's what we read next. He, that's Cupid, he falls passionately in love with her, but he flees, scared of what his mother would do if she found out. Remember, his mother, the goddess Venus, sent Cupid to do evil things to Psyche, but now Cupid is in love with Psyche, but he is smart enough to know that Mom, his mother Venus, will be really angry, so he flees the scene. He runs away. That's what you do when you're scared, and that's what the verb flee means. To run away, generally from danger. You'll flee from a building during a fire or an earthquake. You might flee from a bear or something that's trying to eat you. These are dangerous places, dangerous situations, so get out of there as fast as possible. Flee that danger. For example, the man threw a glass bottle at the government building and then fled. And there we have fled, F-L-E-D. That would be the past tense form of the verb to flee. All right, well, we're going to flee for a moment from this danger. We're just going to take a break, but we'll be back, so don't worry.
Let's escape
just
right now.
Just for a minute.
Yeah.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天要读的故事是 Cupid and Psyche， 丘比特跟赛姬。说到丘比特，大家应该都会想到那个手拿弓箭、胖胖的小天使。Jeff 老师在开场的时候说到 cherub。Cherub 这个字呢，它是拼作 C-H-E-R-U-B， 那它就是指说艺术作品里面常常出现那种胖胖啊、很可爱那种小天使，长得很憨拎，还有一对翅膀的那一种。好，那故事一开始提到说，赛姬是3个女儿当中年纪最小的，也是那个国度里面最美的公主。那每个人都非常赞赏她的美貌，以至于都忘了维纳斯的存在。维纳斯是代表着爱与美的女神，她可不想被遗忘哦。同学们应该有读过一些古希腊罗马神话里面，他们那些神啊都很小心眼，不可以随便得罪的。那刚刚2位老师用到 petty petty 还有 small-minded 这两个形容词都是用来形容气量小的或者是心胸狭窄的。那么 petty 是拼作 P-E-T-T-Y。好，现在维纳斯女神呢，她很嫉妒赛姬，于是就命令她的儿子丘比特要让赛姬爱上某个丑陋的人。不过儿子太不争气了，他一见到赛姬就觉得他哇惊为天人，一不小心就被自己的魔法剑给刺到，于是就疯狂的爱上赛姬。不过丘比特不敢让他妈妈知道这件事，他就自己偷偷逃跑了。好，文中的 magical arrows 它表示魔法剑，在神话里面，只要被丘比特的这个金剑给刺中，你就会爱上第一眼看到的人或是事物。那这边有3个单字 jealous 就表示嫉妒的或是吃醋的，还有 accidentally 表示不小心地、意外地或是偶然地。那我们还可以用 on purpose 来指故意地。好，下一个单字叫 flee 它表示逃走啊、逃跑。那它的动词三态是 fled。好，至于补充单字 prick 它表示刺或是戳。那么 passionately 则表示狂热地或是热情地。好，顺便补充一下 ，Chop 老师刚刚用到 head over heels， 这是指摔个四脚朝天。那这个用语常常引申用来表达迷到失去理智了，被迷到神魂颠倒了。我们可以用 fall head over heels for somebody 来指爱某人爱到神魂颠倒。这回课文中
Cupid and Psyche. Over time, Psyche's parents become worried.Because she is not married like her sisters. They travel to the oracle of Apollo, who informs them that Psyche must be placed at the top of a nearby mountain. There she will be wed to a hideous monster.
Okay, moving on. Let's go ahead and read some more from our story on Cupid and Psyche. Over time, Psyche's parents become worried.Because she is not married like her sisters. And this doesn't make any sense. She's strikingly beautiful and a princess. You'd figure that she would get married first, that she would be married at this point in time.
That's a good point, but maybe there are no princes around who, appeal to her. Anyways, so the parents are worried and they would like to find ways to get their daughter married. So the parents, and maybe Psyche herself, they travel to the oracle of Apollo, who informs them that Psyche must be placed at the top of a nearby mountain. See, this is before they had dating apps. Now you would just go on a dating app to look for a date. Back in the old days, the oracle, the fortune teller, would tell you to put your daughter at the top of a mountain. This must have been something quite surprising for them to be informed of.
Yeah, that's pretty strange.
It's big news.
Anyways, here we have the verb inform. If you give someone a piece of information, you inform them. You give them news. That's all there is to it. For example, my manager informed me that I would get a raise. So that's good news. That's a nice piece of information to hear. Anyways, so Psyche has to go to the top of a nearby mountain, and that's not all though. Yeah, that's not all. There, at the top of that mountain, she will be wed to a hideous monster.
Huh?
Exactly.
I thought it would be like a handsome mountain climber.
Hideous monster.
A hiker?
Hideous monster.
A really cool guy who's going to jump off the mountain and parachute down?
The opposite of that. She's going to marry a hideous
A
monster.
giant beast with claws and hair and smells
That's a
real
monster.
bad.
Now it's also hideous. It's like goes to the next level of disgustingness.
It's like Shrek, but much worse.
Like super scary, ferocious Shrek.
This is a terrible way to date.
Anyways, let's go ahead and take a break right now. We'll be right back after this.
Should just get Tinder.
Pause.
赛姬是最美的公主，可是她一直都没有结婚，没有向姐姐们找到归宿。那经过一段时间，爸妈就开始担心啦，于是就跑去找阿波罗的祭司。祭司告诉他们说，必须把赛姬放在附近的一座山顶上，她会在那里跟一只丑陋的怪物结婚。这听起来有点像《美女与野兽》或者是像史瑞克的剧情哦。我们先来看单字 inform。inform 它是动词，表示通知或是告知。那补充单字 hideous 它是形容丑陋的。那刚刚 Jeff 老师用到 ferocious， 他说那个丑陋的怪物可能是史瑞克的凶猛版。好，那么这个字 ferocious 就是形容凶猛的、残忍的。那它是拼作 ferocious。好，另外文中的 Oracle 就表示祭司，通常就是指古希腊里面那个传神谕的祭司。那 Mike 老师说，这种祭司就像是算命师一样。老师说的 fortune teller 就表示算命师，那它是拼作 fortune 连字号 teller。好，接回课文中。
Cupid and Psyche. As Psyche awaits her fate on the mountaintop, the winds carry her to a palace. She enters and is told by an unseen voice that everything inside is hers. When it gets dark, her husband comes to her. He tells her not to fear him and that he will visit her only at night. He also makes her promise never to try to find out who he is.
Okay, so Psyche is there on top of the mountain getting ready to marry a hideous monster. Apparently, that's what the oracle has foretold.
And they're not even going to go on a first date. They're just going to get married.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
This is weird. Anyways, let's get back to the story. It says, as Psyche awaits her fate on the mountaintop, the winds carry her to a palace. This could be a good thing or a bad thing. We'll find out. But first we have this verb await. To await and to wait, just take the first A off there, are pretty much the same thing. It means you're spending time somewhere, hoping the time will pass and then something will go on. For example, Rita sat on the bench and awaited the bus. We could also say she sat on the bench and waited for the bus. They're used in pretty much the same way. So there she was awaiting her groom, her hideous monster groom, but a wind blew up and blew her off the mountain. But the good thing is she ended up at a magical palace.
That's pretty good.
This is the hotel where the wedding will take place.
Perhaps.
Okay.
Anyways, one way or another, she enters this palace and is told by an unseen voice that everything inside is hers. So, yes, enter the palace. Oh, and by the way, everything in this palace belongs to you now. It's like she's become the queen or something. And then, when it gets dark, her husband comes to her. So, an unseen voice. There was no body that she could see saying these things. This unseen voice says these things to her, and then at night, her husband shows up.
All right, this is a little scary, but we'll see what happens. Next we read, he tells her not to fear him and that he will visit her only at night. So she can spend the days alone in this palace, but at night her husband will come to visit her, and he also makes her promise never to try to find out who he is. I'm getting a little bit of a feeling of Beauty and the Beast from this story. Aren't you?
Hideous monster and the beauty.
And the palace and a lot of mysteries and secrets.
I think it might be Cupid in disguise.
Oh, or maybe Zeus. Zeus is always around doing stuff.
Anyways, folks, with that, today's lesson has come to an end, and it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Take care.
Good try, though, with the whole hideous monster thing.
刚刚说到阿波罗的祭司预言啊，赛姬会在山顶上跟一只丑陋的怪物结婚。那 Jeff 老师用到 foretell 这个字 ，foretell 就表示预言。那它的动词三态是 foretell、foretold、foretold。 好，那当赛姬她在等待的时候，风就突然把她带到一座宫殿。那宫殿里面有一个声音告诉她说，里面所有的东西都是属于她的。不过赛姬只有听到声音，没有看到人。那当天色变暗的时候，她的丈夫就来找她了。对方就告诉她说，不用怕，他只有在夜晚的时候会来找她，然后也要赛姬承诺绝对不会试着要找出她的丈夫是谁。那我们最后来看单字 await。await 是动词，表示等待或是等候，就相当于 wait for。那 await 这个字它是正式用法。好啦，以上是这个讲解，同学们别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。那今天要介绍的文法重点有5个。第一个是 make 当实义动词的用法。第二个是 fall in love with 加上名词，第三个是分词构句，第四个是 if 引导与现在事实相反的假设句，第5个是片语动词 find out。我们先来学 make 当实义动词是用来表达叫人家做事，通常是用强迫的，尤其是叫对方做他不想做的事情。好，那它的用法是 make 加受词加原形动词，就表示使某人做某事，叫某人做某事。好，假如你做错事被妈妈惩罚， My mom made me clean the toilet with a toothbrush。 我妈叫我用牙刷清洗马桶，还好不是用自己的牙刷，好恶心哦。好，接着我们来学习fall in love with 加名词。 fall in love 字面上的意思是掉到爱里面，那就是坠入爱河的意思。那后面可以接 with 加名词来表达爱上某人或是爱上某事物。例如 Mary fell in love with bungee jumping the first time she tried it。 Mary 第一次尝试高空弹跳就爱上这个活动了，吓死人了。好，接着我们来学分词构句。同学们不要一听到这个词就把我们教学影片关掉。如果你是神话一哥或是神话一姐，就应该把这个句型学起来。那我们先用中文来举例说明。小明从口袋里拿出手机，接着小明用 LINE 打给山叔公。那这个句子其实可以不用这么啰嗦，你不用讲2次小明嘛，你就可以把它精简成小明从口袋里拿出手机，用 LINE 打给山叔公。那英文的分词构句也是这样类似的用法。当我们用对等连接词 and 连接2个主词相同的子句的时候，你就可以省略 and， 然后再省略其中一个主词，然后把那一句的动词改成分词形式，它就变分词构句啦。好，那这个动词如果是主动，你就用现在分词，被动就用过去分词。例如 He sat there waiting for the rain to stop。 他坐在那里等待雨停。那后半句这个 waiting 就是从 and he waited 简化而来的，你就是省略连接词 and， 然后省略相同的主词 he， 然后再把那个子句变成分词 waiting 开头，那就变分词构句啦。接着我们来学if 引导与现在事实相反的假设句，这听起来有点复杂，可是它非常实用哦。同学们以前有没有写过这种作文题目，就是说，假如我是一只鸟，我就能怎么样怎么样。可是事实上，我们当然不可能变成一只鸟啊。还有，你有没有对朋友说过这种，如果我是你啊，我就会怎么样怎么样？或者是说，如果我有100亿，我就会怎么样这样。可是我们根本就不可能变成对方，然后也不太可能现在突然有100亿。像这些例子都是跟现在事实相反的假设。好，那我们用 if 来引导这种假设句的时候，它的句型是 if 主词加上 were 或者是过去式动词逗号主词加上 would、might、could 或是 should 再加原形动词。那要特别注意哦，如果你 if 子句里面的动词要用 be 动词，那不管主词是什么，你一律都要用 were。例如If I were you, I would break up with him. 如果我是你，我就跟他分手，帅到分手。好，再来 If I had $1 million, I would travel around the world. 假如我有100万美元，我就会去环游世界。好，那最后我们来学片语动词 find out 表示找出啊、查明或者找出真相，就是查明事实之类的。那它有及物跟不及物用法，也就是说你后面要不要接受词都可以。例如 By the time he found out the truth, it was too late. 当他查出真相的时候，已经太迟了。好，以上是这些重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
酷毙了的5种说法。 欢迎收看就爱讲英文，我是悠悠，我
是吉安。
今天要跟各位分享酷毙了怎么说？
酷毙了有几个呢棒到不行的表达方法，你们一定要会有。一 I went to a Wicked concert last weekend. 二 They really rock. 三 Their songs are totally sick. 四 They are fantabulous. 五 He can do a killer guitar solo. 第一个呢是 I went to a Wicked concert last weekend.
什么邪恶的演唱会啊
Wicked concert？ 那，我跟你讲，这个字面上的确很邪恶，就是上个周末我听了一场非常邪恶的演唱会，但是不是真的邪恶？什么叫做邪恶演唱会？
什么叫邪恶演唱会？
怪怪的啊，是没穿衣服吗？没有 ，OK， 他的意思呢是听了一场非常好听的演唱会，所以呢 ，Wicked 它在口语里面呢表示 very good。Really
good？
The song's wicked 就是这歌非常非常好听，不是
The song's
really
wicked
is really good 的意思啊，就看你的语气了。The song's wicked 这样。
哦 ，OK， 那如果是 The song's wicked， 那就真的很可怕。
对。
那有类似的说法吗？
有啊，像 sick 也是
生病了。
口语里面呢很酷、很炫、很赞，也可以用 sick。Their songs are sick。
他们歌的生病了，他们歌生病了。
不是，他们的歌很酷。
哦，好啦。
The movie was sick.
The movie was sick.
对，不是电影
生病了，
是电影超赞。对，超赞的哈。那讲的时候要正面，人家才会说这个东西很棒。比如说 ，Their songs are totally sick.
Their songs are totally sick.
对
，Yeah， 跟 rock 一样。
对 ，rock 它是摇滚，对不对？当动词呢是很好。棒呆了，搭配这个 ，You rock，
You rock，
你超棒的哈，所以 They really rock， 他们很棒。
有一个字有点难，Fantabulous。
哦，那个东西吗 ？Fantabulous。
Fantabulous 是什么？是什么
？They are fantabulous， 这是什么意思呢？就是 fantastic 加上 fabulous，
范特西
加。
Fabulous，
对，这两个字你都懂，对不对？Fantastic 很棒 ，Fabulous 也是很棒，所以呢，好上加好，棒上加棒，棒呆了，
倍儿棒。
对，所以就是 Fantabulous。
Fantabulous。
对，然后还有像是什么 Humongous 也是。
那什么东西
？Huge 你知道？
很大。
很大。Monstrous 也是很大，所以把它加起来。
大上加大。
对，超级大。
就超级大。那是什么
？Humongous。
超级无敌大。
对，大到受不了。
Humongous。
对 ，Humongous。
哇，这么酷！那还有那种变形的字跟它一样？
有 killer，
干嘛？
不是那个哈 ，killer 呢，它当形容词哦，除了当危险的之外呢，它口语也有非常精彩的意思，跟中文里面超杀的、
超杀的
东西超杀的异曲同工之妙。它当名词、当形容词都可以哦 ，killer。所以你可以说 The guitarist can do a killer solo。The
guitarist can do a killer
solo， 吉他手可以弹出非常非常厉害的独奏，
看起来就知道不会弹，
很烂哦。对，他独奏超杀的，He can do a killer solo。
哇，那还有呢？
比如说 The novel's a killer， 小说是杀手，对，很厚有没有？就埋下去。
看完就
对，没有，那是小说非常的精彩的意思。
哦，The novel's a killer。
哇，
那如果说这个女生超杀的，
差不多啦。
就
You are a killer。
哦 ，Yes。
OK， 我们来看一下今天的 live action。What have you been up to, Yo-Yo?
I went to a Wicked concert last weekend.
You did? That's sweet.
Yes, Mayday songs are totally sick.
They really rock. I know the guitarist can do a killer solo.
That's right. They are fantabulous.
Let's go.
Party.